Good morning, Cat Country. We're live. We're live. It's going to be a fun little show. Wendy brought in a treat for me. She doesn't think I'm going to like it.
I don't think you're going to like it.
Well, hello there. Cat Country 95.1. Wendy and Mason in the morning. What time is it? 7:12. And if you want to see inside the studio, now is the time to do it. At 7:12, you can go to Facebook, you can go to YouTube, and you can see what goes on inside the studio. We are broadcasting live there as well as the radio. We got some neat stuff for you today. I got an interesting topic, a never before spoke of topic. This has never existed until recently. And I'm also going to try something. Got a little bit of a taste test. If you were tuned in yesterday, we were talking about the health benefits of black licorice. Mm-hmm. Do you like black licorice?
Oh, you know I do.
You love black licorice?
Not American black licorice, though.
She only likes European.
Yes.
European
salty
black licorice.
It's called salty licorice.
Salty licorice. Mm-hmm. And she brought it in for me. She brought it in for me to try. So I thought it would be fun to talk about our topic while eating salty licorice. It sounds better to say European licorice. I'm gonna tell you the marketing materials. If it's salty licorice,
that's how they market it.
That sounds terrible.
That's how it's marketed.
So many people hate black licorice, but they said the benefits was it kidney health, pancreatic cancer, pancreatic cancer. Clint says licorice is good. Licorice is good, and Charlotte, look at that. We got black licorice lovers.
Well, then they're really gonna like this stuff because. It's not your typical black licorice. It's like exotic.
Yeah.
Top notch, top level, next level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's different. It's really different. It's salty licorice. I have to order it from Germany.
Yeah.
I have it shipped in. I buy it in bulk. This is my last pack of 6.
Okay.
But it's made by Haribo, the same people that make the gummy bears.
Yeah.
It's written 100% in German.
Look at that. Cher likes it too. Everybody's loving on the black licorice.
Good.
The whole article was talking about how people would rather have pancreatic cancer than eat black licorice.
Oh my goodness. Come on now, let's be real. If you can eat a piece of candy and help your health, then come on now.
And I think it's fine. I don't have a problem with black licorice. I would never choose it. I don't think I would ever go to the store and buy it, or like you have apparently bought bulk black licorice. Yeah, I would never do that.
I go out of my way for this stuff, but I won't for black.
Yeah.
No.
So
Just
I thought we would eat the black licorice, and we would talk about the People's Choice Country Awards, which has never existed before.
This is exciting because we get to voice our vote for who we want.
Yeah, there's
I would rather swallow chewing tobacco. All right, J-Rod.
Rather swallow chewing tobacco.
These are different.
Yeah, are they?
These are different.
All right.
You ready to try one?
Yeah, let's go ahead and bring it over. I'll take a little try, and we'll talk about the People's Choice Country Awards. So the People's Choice Country Awards have never been a thing before, but country is bigger than it's ever been. So I'm assuming that's why they wanted to do this. All the other award shows have been dwindling down, like all of them, even the big ones, the Academy Awards, the Grammys, but the country awards are still going strong. So the country community is strong, and they're going to do another one. So People's Choice, which means you get a vote. So you can go right now to the People's Choice Country Awards website and make your vote. It's going on now up until I think the 29th, something like that.
Okay.
And then it's going to actually air September 28th on NBC and stream on Peacock. So
How fun, though, that we finally get to voice what we want to hear and who we want to see win.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's People's Choice Country Awards. And I've got the nominees. They came out today.
Okay.
What does Paul say? Just drink Jaeger. It's better.
Well, that's almost exactly what this tastes like, but without the liquor bite. And it has salt on it, so it's got sea salt on it. Are you ready? You want to try it? All right.
I'll try your salty licorice.
There you go.
Oh, it's weird.
I'm reaching across the studio. My arms, albatross arms, I swear I could fly if I
this
had
isn't
feathers.
This isn't what I was expecting.
It's in the shape of the pretzel. Pretzel. How do you say pretzel?
Pretzel?
It says Saul's pretzel from Germany.
That is not what I expected.
Saul's pretzel.
People's Choice Country Awards. I actually have the People's Artist, which is the big one, like Entertainer of the Year in ours.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like black licorice.
Yeah.
Smells like Jaeger.
It does smell like Jaeger.
First thing in the morning.
It does smell like Jaeger. Oh,
it's not chewy.
It's not
like
real. Well, they're chewy when you first get them. I told you this is bag 6 of my stash. What do you think?
I feel like I've had this before.
You most likely have. You just don't realize it's European salty licorice. I used to eat it in Iceland all the time. I lived for that. In fact, when I lived in Iceland, check this out, Mason. You're not going to believe this. When I lived in Iceland, we used to go to the little kiosk that had all the candies, and I would always buy the black licorice, but my favorite snack when they had it in store was salty licorice Hubba Bubba bubble gum.
Yeah.
You'll never, ever find that anywhere. You don't like it, do you? I knew you wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't. If you don't like black licorice, this takes it to a different level.
It's it's like extreme black licorice is what it is.
Yeah.
It tastes like black licorice. It tastes like anise.
Anise and salt.
Pitzels. You ever get those pitzels around Christmas? It's got that flavor.
Okay. Better than regular traditional black
I'm going to eat it because this is what I'm doing. I'm going to eat this. But People's Choice Awards, the People's Artist category, that's like Entertainer of the Year.
Yeah.
Nominees came out today. Blake Shelton is on there.
Yay.
I like that. Kane Brown, also nominated. Kelsey Ballerini, Luke Combs, Old Dominion, Morgan Wallen, Lainey Wilson, and Zach Bryan. That kind of seemed like a surprise right there.
Zach Bryan, man, he's an anomaly. He busted out of the gates and has not looked back. So good on him. Over the bag and wash it down with your Diet Mountain Dew.
I don't know. But who would you pick if you got to pick right there?
Oh.
Blake Shelton, Kane Brown, Kelsey Ballerini, Luke Combs, Old Dominion, Zach Bryan, Morgan Wallen, Lainey Wilson.
Morgan Wallen.
You'd go Morgan Wallen.
I'm choosing Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
You can vote right now.
He has done so much. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I can't get my eye to stop.
Man, that's some strong stuff, bro.
Yeah.
That's some strong. It's like extreme. Yeah.
Extreme licorice with salt.
Oh, I put the whole thing in my mouth. It's getting.
It has some bite. It's weighty.
I don't know really why someone would like this.
I love these. I love them. But that's that's a treat. I buy them in bulk and they last me a long time. I don't just sit there and mac out on it. For me, licorice is good for my tummy. So if I have heartburn or an upset stomach or something, I'll eat some licorice and that helps.
It's like Jaeger, but like with like a salt rim. It is really salty.
Yeah.
You know, like if you took a Jaeger shot, but you put salt on it like a margarita.
Wow, there you go. You're just turning on a whole bunch of people.
Here, let me have another one.
You want another one? Here.
It's just it's a weird flavor. I mean, it's just a weird thing because I don't like it, but it's like a train wreck. You have to keep.
You can't stop eating it.
You have to keep going once you start it. Female category. You want to talk females?
Yes.
Female Artist of the Year: Ashley McBride, Carly Pierce, Carrie Underwood, Kelsey Ballerini, Megan Maroney, Miranda Lambert, Lainey Wilson, and Elle King.
Lainey. She's going to take it. Yeah. Lainey Wilson. She's at the top of her game right now. She can do no wrong. So, yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm really glad to see that Ashley McBride is on that list, though.
Look at that. Jared says Mason looks like it.
He swallowed chewing
tobacco. Looks like he swallowed chewing tobacco. I kind of feel like I did a little bit.
I cannot get my eyes stop watering this morning.
That flavor of chewing tobacco isn't that far off either.
What is that? That wintergreen Barfarama?
And then Paul says, you can stop eating it. I do.
But he's on his second
one. But it's like a train wreck.
And it's not that bad.
You can't stop. Can't stop. So Female Artist of the Year, we did that other one.
Yep, going with Lainey on that one.
Let's do groups. Groups are fun.
Okay. Old Dominion. That's my group. Oh, no, Dan and Shay. Are they counting as a group?
Yeah, I think. Let's see if they're on here.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. Duos or group, it says. Brothers Osborne, Dan and Shay.
That wasn't him hissing at Brothers Osborne. That's him clearing his throat from the licorice.
Lady A, Maddie and Tay, Parma Lee, Warren Treaty, Old Dominion, Little Big Town.
Old Dominion and Dan and Shay. Oof. Those are my choices.
You can't pick two.
I am.
Who's going to win it? You can't split the vote.
Old Dominion. Old Dominion out of those two, but Dan and Shay will take it next year.
Yeah.
Because they've got a ton of new music coming out, so I'm kind of excited for that.
Yeah, I'd go with Old Dominion of this category. I would always vote Zach Brown. They're like perennially my favorite group.
Coming to Cat Country in October.
But they're not on the list.
Oh.
They didn't get nominated. Okay. And it's an honor just to be nominated. Best New Artist. Hey, you know what? Let's take a break from the radio. Let's play some commercials and we'll come back. We'll talk new artists. How's that sound?
Yes. Let me clear my throat.
Who's this? Paul says, probably tastes better than a Tide Pod.
I've never tasted a Tide Pod, Paul, so I couldn't tell you.
Maybe. Maybe. It's something, though.
It's unique. It's a great. I love the flavor. I think it's very. I like it.
I don't know why I wanted more.
But I eat blue cheese and I eat a lot of strong flavor, acidic flavors, and so
like this isn't. I don't know. It's weird. It's like it's terrible, but you kind of eat it anyway.
Because it's so good.
I think it's kind of like gasoline. Do any of you guys like the smell of gasoline?
No.
But also like sort of hate it? Or like you know it's bad, but you don't mind smelling it? Like when you pump gas, you're like, oh, that's a nice smell. And like, that's a terrible smell. Why do I like that smell?
Like tar, like new laid asphalt and stuff like that. It's so strong, but it's like enticing.
And this is, what are you calling it? Salty licorice?
Salty licorice.
Show them the back.
European licorice.
Show them the back. It's all German. It's all German, and we had to Google some stuff to see what it said.
Rainbow. It says it's fun for kids and adults too. That, and then on the back it's all written in German. Nutritional value, hardly anything, I'm sure.
Hey, you got an agreeer.
But
Paul says, I am with Wendy on all those nominees, by the way.
oh yeah.
And I almost never agree with Wendy.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible, and I keep eating it. It's such a weird thing. I don't know how to reconcile that even with myself.
Right. How do you justify the fact that you hate it and love it at the same time?
Yeah, like why do I not mind? Like if it tasted that bad, I wouldn't put it back in my mouth, right?
You wouldn't have had two.
But it's so curious. It's so curious.
It's good. It's deliciousness. It's good for your tummy too, and apparently it's good for your pancreas.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to get pancreas cancer.
You gotta eat more than that, but not overdo it.
It's terrible. It's really bad. It's so strong too.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk new artists?
Sure. You don't want to wait. Go back on the air and do it, or?
Yeah, should we wait? We got a long time.
Oh,
We got like 9 songs, or 3 songs, so 9 minutes.
Well, let's talk about what we got going on this afternoon then, while we've got people engaged.
What's
here.
going on this afternoon?
We're gonna go play cornhole. It's called Burgers and Bags, and it's going on at the Bank of, is it the Bank of the Rockies? We're gonna be there at 11:30. It goes till 1 o'clock. The entire public is invited. Excuse me, but it's cornhole. So we're gonna go play cornhole. That's why I got my shirt on. It's got my name on the front, and on the back it says Cat Country Cornhole Queens Tossin' and Bossin'. My friend Justina made those, so we're gonna go out and toss and boss. We're just gonna go have a good time. But In-N-Out Burger's gonna be there, and you all are welcome. But it's downtown Tejon Street, 11 to 1, 11:30 to 1.
It's terrible.
You should join us this afternoon. He'll get over this licorice thing here in no time.
She will sell your home and she'll sell it at or above the price.
All right.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah. It's so terrible. Why do I like it?
Because it's not terrible. You know you want another one.
No,
Okay.
I don't want another one. I'm gonna cut it off.
Okay.
I've got to set a hard limit on 2 salty licorices. Did you see Paul says he'd rather take the cancer?
Oh.
He'd rather take the cancer. Charlotte says good luck at cornhole.
You know, oh, thank you. It's licorice is not for everyone, especially this kind of licorice. So I'm not surprised that people don't like it, and I don't like licorice. I don't like anise. I don't like fennel. I don't like those flavors in my food, but I like this European salty licorice stuff. So
It's quite the deal.
I get it.
It's quite the deal. Hard to get out. Hard to get out of your mouth once you put it in there.
It'll go out. It will exit your taste buds here shortly.
Okay. But that's it. Tune back into the radio, though. We'll
Yeah.
talk more about the, what do they call it?
The
People's Choice.
Country Music Awards. You can keep engaging with us, 719-715-0951, though. You can text us. Sitting right here watching the texts come in. Craving a burrito from 3 margaritas right now.
Paul,
Actually.
Paul now says, I spent 3 years in Germany. I definitely know I don't like it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, see, when I lived in Iceland, I loved it. That's where I fell in love with it. So it's kind of just stuck with me, and it's nostalgic for me.
Nostalgic.
Yeah, it reminds me of living in Iceland,
Yeah.
which is a fantastic place to be.
It's weird. You might like it. Might hate it. Might be weird like me, where you hate it, but you keep eating it. Can't explain it. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.